Fanatics Fest is the real deal experience. Oh my God, Jake Paul, the kids love him. And then you have the legend Mike Tyson.
I got Jake Paul knocking him out.
I love Mike Tyson. He's got
Iron Mike Tyson.
When are you ready? But.
And we've had an accidental headbutt. I heard
Jake Paul seems pretty relaxed.
okay, because I'm like, you can't run in this.
I don't want any more of this. Mike,
After months of build-up, social media drama, and big face-offs, the unthinkable finally happened. Jake Paul, the YouTube star turned boxer, stepped into the ring against none other than the legendary Iron Mike Tyson. The fight took place at the famous Atant Stadium in Arlington, Texas, and if you thought the hype was big, the match itself was even bigger. Fans couldn't look away from this intense battle. It was an unforgettable showdown. From the first bell, Jake Paul walked confidently to the center of the ring, looking determined as if he had no fear of the heavyweight legend in front of him. Tyson, on the other hand, stayed calm and collected. His years of experience showed in his steady stance, and though he looked calm, everyone knew Tyson's explosive power was ready to come out at any moment. In the first round, Jake started strong, using his height and reach to keep Tyson back with fast jabs. You could tell Jake had trained hard for this. He moved with energy, keeping Tyson at a distance, but Tyson wasn't just going to let Jake control the ring. Slowly but surely, Tyson started closing the gap, inch by inch, looking for his chance to get close. As the round went on, tension built in the stadium. Jake landed a few decent punches, but they didn't seem to bother Tyson. Toward the end of the round, Tyson went for a quick combination to Jake's body, and the crowd went wild. Jake managed to stay calm, but his expression changed. He was starting to feel the reality of Tyson's power. The round ended with both fighters still up, but the energy was only building. Round 2 saw Jake stepping up his game. He came out more aggressive, probably realizing he needed to make an impact early on. He worked his jab, even landing a solid overhand right that got the fans excited. But Tyson wasn't intimidated. The experienced fighter adjusted quickly, slipping past Jake's punches and hitting back with hooks to Jake's body, aiming to tire him out. Jake's defense was holding up well at first, avoiding Tyson's harder shots. But as the round went on, Tyson's pressure was starting to show. He was cutting off the ring like a master, cornering Jake with precision. Jake kept moving, but you could see him starting to breathe harder. By the end of round 2, the fight was clearly swinging in Tyson's favor. Round 3 kicked off with Jake trying to regain control. He threw more combinations, trying to overwhelm Tyson with speed, and for a while it seemed to work. Jake landed a sharp right cross that got Tyson's attention, but Tyson didn't back down. He absorbed some of the lighter punches and then countered with powerful body shots. Midway through the round, Tyson landed a brutal left hook to Jake's ribs, and you could see Jake wince. Tyson's timing was on point. Every time Jake tried to come forward, Tyson was ready with a body shot or a big overhand right. By the end of round 3, it was clear Tyson had taken control. Jake was still fighting, but Tyson's relentless pace and strong punches were wearing him down. As round 4 began, Jake started to look tired, his footwork slowed, and Tyson took full advantage. He stalked Jake around the ring, forcing him into tight corners. Jake tried to keep fighting, but his punches didn't have the same strength as they had in the first round. Tyson, looking as sharp as ever, slipped past Jake's jabs and hit back with his own powerful shots. Around the 2-minute mark, Tyson rocked Jake with a huge uppercut that had the whole stadium gasping. Jake stumbled, but somehow stayed on his feet. The crowd could sense a knockout was near, and the energy in the arena was electric. By the end of the round, Jake was in survival mode, grabbing onto Tyson whenever he could to avoid getting hit again. You could see it in Jake's face. He was realizing just how dangerous Tyson still was. Round 5 started, and Jake was barely hanging on. His energy was low, while Tyson still looked fierce and focused. Jake tried to keep Tyson back with quick jabs, but Tyson wasn't letting up. Midway through the round, Tyson launched a powerful attack, Pinning Jake against the ropes and throwing a series of punches that had everyone on their feet, Jake covered up, blocking most shots, but a brutal hook to the body followed by a quick right to the temple left Jake stumbling. Somehow, Jake stayed on his feet, but it was clear he was struggling. Tyson kept the pressure on, landing short hooks and uppercuts as Jake held on. As the round ended, Jake looked exhausted but managed to make it to the bell. The crowd knew it was only a matter of time before Tyson's strength would win out. Round 6 opened, and the energy in the stadium was on fire. Tyson came out fully focused, knowing Jake was running on empty. Jake tried to throw a few wild punches, but Tyson dodged them easily, keeping his eyes on Jake, waiting for the right moment. And then it happened. Jake's guard dropped for just a split second, and Tyson didn't waste a moment. He threw a lightning-fast right hook that landed right on Jake's jaw, sending him crashing to the canvas. The crowd exploded as Jake tried to stand up, his legs shaky. The referee started counting, and although Jake made it to his knees, he couldn't beat the 10 count. Mike Tyson had knocked Jake Paul out cold. The fight was over, and Tyson had proven once again that his power is timeless. Even at 58, Tyson showed he could still defeat a fighter in his prime. Jake Paul had fought hard, but in the end, there was just no stopping Iron Mike. As medical staff came to check on Jake, Tyson stood in the ring with his arm raised, soaking in the chants of the crowd. The legend of Mike Tyson had just grown even bigger. But the story didn't end there. This fight blew up the internet. Fans, celebrities, and fighters couldn't stop talking about it. Social media was flooded with reactions, memes, and hashtags like #DownGoesJake and #IronMikeForever. Fans everywhere were saying things like Mike Tyson is a beast and Jake Paul just met his match. Celebrities also had their say. Drake, who had been following Jake Paul's boxing career, tweeted something like, "Never bet against a legend." Snoop Dogg shared the knockout clip with the caption, "Lights out, young blood." Even Shaquille O'Neal chimed in saying, "Mike Tyson still got it." And there you have it, fight fans. Tyson's knockout of Jake Paul reminded the world why he's one of the greatest. What did you think of the fight? Were you surprised by the outcome, or did you see it coming? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more boxing updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.